How'd you come about like learning the marketing and all stuff like that? Like you taught yourself or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of taught myself, kind of figured it out. I opened my page in the first 24 hours had like 500 people, and I only had like
Really?
a couple thousand people on Instagram that like followed me. I had
Okay.
such a small following.
Okay.
Well, for almost 20 years, I was just a chef and just kept my
Yeah.
head down,
Okay.
12, 15 hours a day in a kitchen. Like nobody knew who I was.
When you first started, have you ever had that moment where somebody that you personally know actually subscribed?
Oh yeah, lots of people. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
When I first started my OnlyFans, there was tons of people that I worked with in kitchens and stuff throughout.
Oh, really? Other
Yeah, they'd
chefs?
be like, "Hey, it's me. Do you remember me?" No, probably, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, or chefs and stuff. Or
Oh,
yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
When you were chefing, that was actually like restaurants, hotels, or
Michelin restaurants.
Michelin restaurants?
Yeah, like the top of the top.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I worked at Patina in downtown Los Angeles, at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, and at Melise in Santa Monica.
Oh, okay.
Both 2-star Michelins.
And to go from, that's actually like, that's kind of crazy. Like, so you went to all these like A1 spots and here you are. Is it more like free time that you'd be able to just work for yourself, or you just always had a passion for the content creating?
Well, the pandemic happened,
Okay.
and everything was
That's where
closed,
everything's true. Okay.
and that's where everything changed. I was making these little cooking videos on Instagram because I had no intention of starting porn at all. It wasn't even on my mind. I thought, oh, I'm just going to make some little videos and try and monetize on Instagram. And then someone was like, you should start an OnlyFans and call it OnlyPans. And I thought, oh, that's so funny. That was my first porn name. It was a terrible name.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody's keyword searching OnlyPans at all. At all. Yeah.
Okay. And then your content that you prefer to make is more solo, or do you like more
I didn't even think of solo as like a thing to
like
do.
porn? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I always, for some reason, solo, and I was completely wrong, by the way. In my mind, I kept thinking, oh, solo is like something that like you do when you can't find people to create with, or like you're in Nebraska, or you just suck at sex with people. I don't know. I was just thinking that people just wanted to see boy girl. But the longer I've been in it, the longer I'm hearing things like, no, guys like more girl, or they like more solo, especially on platforms like OnlyFans. It's different if it's mainstream porn for like browsers, where it's a whole scene, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you like the transition of, or which one do you prefer more, like straight mainstream, working in like with actually acting, or like gonzo work like by yourself?
I hate gonzo.
Oh, okay.
It has its place, and people like it, right? And that's great. And there are times when you just need to knock out a couple POVs or something, or something fast. That's great, but that's not my lane at all. I started with like my phone in a corner, in Utah with, bad, code talent and stuff. And then I moved to Vegas, and it didn't take me long to get an agent and to shoot pro scenes. And I just fell in love with shooting pro because, like, how could you not?
You feel more natural like being in that state, like with the
Yeah,
script
yeah,
and everything.
yeah. A room full of people. There's makeup. They've brought food in. Someone's taking care of everything. There's lighting. There's sound. There's a guy with a clap thing, in between scenes.
Okay.
So that feels easier to me than showing up and shooting in a hotel room or something at an expo.
Okay.
The scenes I create myself are, I pay the talent, I have the videographer, everything is as professional as I can get it on,
Okay. And so far, maybe per request from your actual fans and everything, who has been like highly requested that you work with, or they want to see you work with?
I mean, they've said things like Rome Major, Dread X. Yeah, Prince Y.
Yashua?
Prince, yeah,
I had him on the
how
show.
do you say it?
Yeah, Yashua.
Yeshua?
Yeah.
Yeshua. Yeshua. Okay.
Hey, Prince.
Yeah,
Melony,
but
right?
the problem is I'm really small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get you. I heard a lot of girls say that.
Yeah, and actually, I was at Finney's birthday party, and I
Okay.
won the Prince Y dildo.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, I won it on
Okay.
the what T-shirt contest.
Okay.
Go figure. And so he gives it to me, and I'm like, what is this? He goes, you won it. Aren't you excited? I'm like, do I have to use it? I was like, is this like a right now thing?
Okay.
Yeah, I was very concerned. But then somebody told me with enough patience and enough lube, anything will fit. And so I'm very hopeful. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they want to see me shoot with people like that. They don't really, my fans don't really tell me like who they want to see. They're kind of happy with
Yeah, what you do.
with what I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually pick, named talent
Yeah.
to shoot with because it's just easier. I've tried shooting with people that are like,
How is it about working with somebody that's like
Just-
newer, I guess? That
I
doesn't...